Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Tuesday, December 3rd, 9:15 p.m. Mountain Time 2024. More snow for the Northeast and the rest of the country as we head towards Christmas. And an Arctic air could bring record cold temperatures to the eastern half of the U.S. Keep calm. It's boom time. Near record cold temperatures tonight for North Carolina. Freeze and frost warnings overnight have been issued. A new Alberta Clipper storm aims to dump more snow across the Great Lakes and the Northeast. The quick but powerful storm will bring gusty winds to 50 miles per hour and another round of snow to the Great Lakes and the Northeast. To blanket hard-hit Great Lakes snowbelts. And after a massive snowstorm, millions brace for more snow in western New York and Pennsylvania. Let's take a look at the GFS model together. Well, for the rest of the week into next week, the West will be warm and sunny, and the Northeast will be the big winner. Here is 3, 6, 9 through Wednesday. You could see that snow continuing, the lake effect snow, and it really picks up in earnest Wednesday night into Thursday here. Thursday, we're going to see heavy lake effect bands Thursday into Friday as the Northeast piles up snow for the weekend ski season. Take a look at that. It looks like the ski resorts will have fresh POW Saturday and Sunday in the Northeast. And by Monday, a storm starts dipping down from British Columbia into the Rockies on Monday and into Tuesday. By Tuesday, it moves into the Four Corners region, extending snow into the Texas Panhandle as well as the Oklahoma Panhandle. And, well, it's looking like Nebraska could pick up some serious totals, as well as Iowa, looking like maybe 6 to 8 inches in Iowa, up to 14 inches in Nebraska. And the snow keeps coming as we head towards Christmas. It could be a white Christmas for most of us in the U.S. And here's the full forecast. Arctic air bringing cold temperatures to the eastern half of the U.S. and a strong clipper system Wednesday and Thursday. Arctic air will continue below normal temperatures across the eastern half of the U.S. through today. A strengthening clipper storm will track north of the Great Lakes midweek with widespread snow and gusty to strong winds through the region and into the Northeast, followed by some lake effect snow in the aftermath. Winter storm warnings and watches are up for the northern tier of the Great Lakes, all downwind and to the east. We also have winter storm watches and warnings and winter weather advisories for North Dakota and Minnesota. Say it ain't soda. Frost and freeze warnings all the way down to central Florida for this evening into the morning. So heed the warnings, bring in your sensitive plants, and, well, don't lose anything. Seismic update. Uptick here in the Caribbean, specifically around Puerto Rico. We're going to keep a close eye on that. Seismic swarm occurring now. A flurry of activity on the west coast of the U.S., a flurry of activity in Alaska, but normal activity worldwide, except for one quake today, a 5.0 in the center of India there. Very unique rumbler. Worldwide volcano news for the 3rd of December. Beginning the list is Swanosima, 6,000-foot puff there. Reventador, 14,000-foot. Ibu, puffing and passing. Can Leon, 10,000-foot blast there. We've got Nevado de Ruiz on the list today to 23,000-foot. Popo to 20,000. Semeru, who knew? Now you do. 15,000-foot puff there. Now, following several phreatic-based eruptions, which means steam-driven only over the past several months, a new phreatomagmatic explosion took place from the tall main crater earlier this morning, and it was quite significant, but consisted only of steam. Now, these phreatomagmatic eruptions occur when increased groundwater, or like a rain event, pushes groundwater into the magma chamber, which boils off the groundwater and causes a boom. We'll be talking about more booms in just a minute. Ducono to 10,000 foot, Fuego to 13,000, Semeru to 15,000 foot. We've got Ibu on the list today, 7,000 foot blast there. Dukono to 10. Popo to 19,000 foot. Swanosima, 6,000 foot puff there. And we are wrapping up the list here with Manam to 7,000 foot. Semaru to 15,000 foot. Liwatobi to 8,000. Canleon, 10,000 foot puff. And the final, Fuego to 14. Now, if you've been watching the headlines, you might have heard or seen this headline come by on the interwebs today. An asteroid nearly hits Earth, lights up the Siberian sky before impact. This isn't really a dangerous or scary asteroid. It only measured 70 centimeters, which just is a foot or so. But an incredible sight indeed, and just the 10th object that has been identified before it impacts Earth. We'll take a quick look at the bolide in question. And it is quite fantastic here. As it burns up, and maybe there is some debris, and there will be some meteorites found from this object, but not a significant object at all. The small asteroid was designated C-Diro-WEP C5. It lit up the Siberian night sky early on December 4th today as it entered Earth's atmosphere and burned up harmlessly. So if you are on the interwebs, check your sources and don't scare people. This is merely a firework. Speaking of fireworks, very few of them coming off the sun. All of the sunspots are degrading. We do have a new active region that is turning in. Let's quickly take a look at the latest HMI intensity. And you can see that that is not the correct disk. There it is. So at new active region 3916 is turning around the limb, and it could bring us some flaring in the coming days. But overall, the sun has been quiet for over a week. 3-day geomagnetic forecast is all calm, but by this weekend, these coronal hole streams may kick up some geomagnetic activity. Stay tuned for the updates. A fantastic archaeological discovery that we are going to share with you now may blow your mind. The West Tofts hand axe is one of the most aesthetic hand axes that we know of. This is a gigantic artifact measuring almost a foot long, and it has a giant fossil located in the center here, as if this was the centerpiece of the design. Now, what will blow your mind is that this hand axe has been dated. Wait for it. 374 to 424,000 years ago. That means it's not Homo sapiens using this. It's a different hominid, possibly Homo erectus, or an unknown species, but certainly one with a high level of sophistication here, making a gigantic axe with this amazing fossil. We'll leave you links below to the paper, The West Tufts Hand Axe, a remarkably average, structurally flawed, utilitarian biface. And a big announcement, we're going to have Walter Cruttenden on the show on Friday. Walter Cruttenden, if you don't know about him, well, he is the founder of the Binary Research Institute and also an author. His most famous book, Lost Star of Myth and Time, published all the way back in 2005, is one of his greatest works. Walter Cruttenden will come on the show to discuss some of his theories about the precession of the equinoxes, the Yuga cycle, and our binary star system. He's known for videos like The Great Year and The Pyramid Code, and we're going to have him on the show for a great discussion. The holidays are coming up, and the best gift you can give your friends and loved ones is the gift of preparedness in the form of open-pollinated heirloom seeds. And the best place to get them is from the Alliance of Native Seed Keepers, Bertie County Seeds storefront. And here on the website, we are now adding seeds. We'll be adding seeds all winter through the spring. Currently 125 varieties in stock, just $2 per pack. The cheapest non-GMO open-pollinated heirloom seeds on earth. If you buy $25 or more, shipping's free. Add coupon code ORP2024 for an additional 10% off. Go get it. Get the seeds and make everyone happy. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please share the video. We're shadow banned. We need your help to grow. Become a Patreon, support the work we do, and watch all of our podcasts in one place, commercial free. The easiest way to support us and support your friends and family is to get the seeds. We love each and every one of you. Be safe. Hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. And that is a boom.